The usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philippine Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. On the Tennessee sideline, Brian Callahan, age 41, looking to build on a rough 3-14 year one in his second season as the Titans head coach. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week one, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's brought down right back to the 25-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a development play.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. That is fielded at the 20. He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
Well, here it is. This is the moment, Mike, that he has been working towards ever since hearing his name called on draft night. He's put in the work. He's gotten the reps with the first team. He's had some ups and downs through training camp in the preseason. But it's clear this organization has all the confidence in the world for this young quarterback to go out as the week 1 starter. And frankly, the hope is he's the franchise quarterback for years to come.
And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
A gain of 11 on the play.
1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. He'll get him behind the Broncos to get forward for a pickup of 3. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Titans
On 1st down, it's Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Tennessee.
Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Ward. He has Lockett over the middle. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They run it straight ahead with Pollard.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Broncos 22.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Complete Ridley on the reception. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll run the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Gun, here's Wolf. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Levis. This one finds you. Fighting for the goal line. He wants the football. It's out. The Broncos say they have it. And yes, they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll run for it, and it's Pollard. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Play action now. It's Hicks. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go play action with Hicks. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
They did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Job of getting to him, making sure That return was not going anywhere. So, Greg, the Titans, this is one of those resets. Start over, 3-14 a year ago. You get the #1 overall pick, and now you've got a quarterback you hope can be your man of the future.
Mike, I'm not sitting here and saying I knew he was going to be the first overall pick, but I'll tell you what, last year, week 1, I went down, proud Miami alum, to support them down in the swamp versus the Florida Gators, and I got to see Cam Ward play for the first time live. When I walked out, I'm not saying I thought he was going to be the #1 overall pick and Heisman Trophy finalist, but I'll tell you, there's just a magic to his game. There's an ease, there's a composure. And everyone you talk to, he is the best leader. He changed the culture down in Miami, so now can he do it again with the Tennessee Titans team that's fallen on some hard times? Can they get back to competing in a division that's there for the taking?
They send Ridley in motion. Ward now on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Boy, Greg, the Broncos, they were that one team that kept building all year last year, getting to 10-7, making their first playoff appearance since winning Super Bowl 50. After 7 years sub-500, quarterback and coach, they got a combo, and maybe it's the Broncos' time.
A lot of times when we've seen this play out across the league, like if you have a coach, if you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And it looks like the Denver Broncos obviously have their coach in Sean Payton, and it looks like they have their quarterback, Bo Nix, of the future. So pretty impressive turnaround. Now can they get over that next hump? Can they not only be a playoff caliber team, but can they make a run in what's a very competitive AFC?
It is 3rd and long.
Roger McCreary on the coverage.
Next, from the gun, on 3rd down. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
RPO, quick throw, there's Sutton, and nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun. Sebastian Joseph sack. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They've had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The tight end going in motion to the left. He'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Titans football ball here to start quarter number 2. Here now, 3rd and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. From the gun on 3rd down. Ward. And that is incomplete.
Well, miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Greg, you take a step back and look at the AFC West big picture. This is historic stuff. Chiefs are going for a 10th straight division title, but you have to remember 2 other teams in this division won double-digit games last year. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
The throw is Nix. Open man, right side. He's got it. First down for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Penn State. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to make these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. Greg, when you look at the AFC South, there's an appreciation for what the Houston Texans have done. A couple of different quarterbacks, a couple of different head coaches. They've really been the team over the last several years that has been the team to beat in this division. And for the others, there's been moments. The question is, what pieces can they put together to try to knock Houston off the top?
Yeah, and you know, nobody wants to be in a rebuild, right, Mike? Your coach got fired probably for a reason. You're drafted at the top of the draft order for a reason. Typically means things didn't go great. But if you're going to rebuild, I'll tell you, you want to do it in a division where there's a lot of wins on your schedule. And that's certainly the AFC South over the last couple years. So as bad as things feel with your Jacksonville and Tennessee, the fact that there's not a big dog in your division, your ability to find yourself climbing up the ladder is not as far away as it might seem in the moment.
And Greg, I've heard you say a bunch of times, if you have a quarterback, you have a chance. Well, both of these teams at the bottom of the division last year, Jacksonville and Tennessee, they've got #1 overall picks as their quarterbacks. One who's been around for a bit in Trevor Lawrence, and one who's recently been drafted in Cam Ward. They have to be #1 overall pick performers for these teams to come challenge at the top.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And with Trevor Lawrence, like, we've seen him play top-tier, #1 overall, got a big new contract. I mean, we've seen him play franchise quarterback-level ball. It just hasn't been frequent enough. And then, of course, in Tennessee with Cam Ward, we're not sure what it's going to look like, but we knew in college he was incredible. So if they get the Cam Ward we saw last year at Miami, if he brings that culture-changing presence on and off the field in that locker room to Tennessee, I wouldn't be surprised to see Jacksonville and Tennessee higher up that list.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there back. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And it's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
For a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Broncos.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Off the play fake, here's Nick. He's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
On 2nd down, it's Nick. That is incomplete.
Intended for J.K.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a 3-point game. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Levis. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Jonathan Cooper in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Throwing on 2nd down. Left. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Out of the shotgun. Left. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
The Broncos offense ready for this next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throw it. Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second down.
So second down, and they'll run it. And not much there. Good defense. No gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot where he can get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Titans offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll begin with first down from their own 11. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and for the defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Here's a third down and 4.
And it's third down.
Levis. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Up the middle they go. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. Second down, they need 7. They'll stick with him again. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been in this offensive line.
Just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Raymond Jones. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener.
I think here offensively, they got to go in at halftime and regroup. The play caller, the offensive line coach, the quarterback, they got to make sure they're on the same page. It just doesn't seem like they're all communicating the pass protection assignments the right way, because he continues to end up on his back.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Titans offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Pollard. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Throwing is Levis. Throw on the run is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here's Levis. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
And the Titans first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. That's complete to lock it outright. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Levis. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football at their own 40.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Missed a 31-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. The return starts from the front. He'll be brought down around the 25-yard line. The Titans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that might have even lost a yard there.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. This last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
They'll run once more, and it's followed again. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down for Tennessee.
First down, Titans.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, here's Levis. He finds the veteran Lockett. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And the Titans first down.
In motion, Okonkwo. They go play action with Levis. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And that is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Levis. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
6 yards.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
From the gun on 3rd down, This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
The Titans sending out their punt. And a fair catch is taken just inside the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. They'll bring this up to the 22. Darnell Baker. It's big stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Back to throw is Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Now, a 3rd and 2. On the ground, here's Dobbins. He'll work his way to the 32. That's enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We spent so much time by talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. Oh, yeah, heck of a job here by this guy.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
Next, from the gun. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons. He works his way in to record the 2nd sack of his young career.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Pollard will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. And Zach Allen there on the tackle. It's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Levis. The defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. It is complete. He finds Lockett. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Broncos offense and their running back set to go once more. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw, and that's going to wind up incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
2nd down. Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll throw. It's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. Low-scoring game, all time, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. Again, it's Pollard. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Tennessee.
On the ground, it's Pollard. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
He was brought
A
down
gain there of 11. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Jonte Barrett on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Broncos' 29-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Tennessee.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these 1st downs and go finish with 6.
A short game, down to the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Levis. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's Levis. He pulls it in around the 5. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball. It keeps them short from picking up the 1st down.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role. And who's going to walk away with a W? Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the ground, and good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd
From
down.
the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll go play action with Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. 4th down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Titans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement, what caught your eye?
I think there's so many good ones. You talk about Stephon Diggs. He ends up in New England, and Cooper Kupp now. He's moving on to Seattle from the Rams, but I think it's the guy the Rams signed to replace him, Davante Adams. I know he's not the youngest anymore, but watching him play in New York with Aaron Rodgers last year with the Jets, he can still run, he can still make every catch, he can still go up and compete at the high point. I think you put Davante Adams with Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, in that offense run by Sean McVay. I think that's a sneaky, maybe not a sneaky because he's a really household name, but I think that's a great signing.
And always interesting from the offseason, the quarterback movement and unique ties. Some of the biggest names were or now are Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, now the guy that is going to line up behind center for Seattle, Mike, is Sam Darnold. And, of course, we all saw that incredible season he had last year in Minnesota with Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson and that really dynamic Vikings offense. So now he goes to Seattle. He's going to have an inspired Cooper Kupp. He was let go from the Rams. If he's healthy, he's a big weapon. Jackson Smith-Njigba. He has some pieces in that puzzle that he can push the ball downfield to. So I'm excited to see Sam. That's what everyone thought he was going to be coming out of college. He was a high draft pick of the New York Jets.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Oh, yeah. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And he'll get about 5.
He was brought down at the 26.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Broncos offense ready to take over once again. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. RPO, quick throw, there's Sutton. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And they've really done a nice job defensively, holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
That's good for the Broncos. First down. First and 10.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brings up second.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, drops him for a loss.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. Thrown left side. Catch is made. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Their fullback trying to get it. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up second and
Now back
goal.
at the 4 for second and goal. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. This caught. Trying to get away, but he will not. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's fourth down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
This is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Titans offense getting set to get back to work. This game level following the made field goal. They need to put something together here. It begins with first and 10. Back to throw is Ward. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down. Off play action, it's Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. From the 35, it's first and 10.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Tennessee.
To throw is Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
Ward going to tap this one forward. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Titans.
On the handoff, this is Spears. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back.
Oh, the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Broncos have it. A run with Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. He'll try again here. It's second and 10.
No gain on the
They'll
play.
drop to throw. Defender draped all over, incomplete. Good run to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
from the shotgun. Here's Nix. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
This returnable from inside is on 40. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Titans first down.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Shotgun snap for Ward. It'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up a first down. Spear. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. They send Ridley in motion. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Catch made there by Burks. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Work to do, the crowd helping the defense. 3rd down and 9. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
The big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. We've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This a potential game winner. And he has missed this one. No good. And now what can the other guys do in the final minute to avoid overtime?
Man, that's just a tough one to swallow. You've got a chance to win the game right here at the end of regulation. But after that costly miss, they're going to see if they can pull this one out, but in overtime.
The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing, Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Denver Broncos.
So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs. And we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And And a decent return there. She'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Titans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Lockett headed in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now a first throw here in overtime. This throw right side taken in by Ridley. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down. On 1st down, Ward. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Ward. He's got it. That's close. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. 1st down for Tennessee.
And the Titans, 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
Throwing, Ward. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They send Ridley in motion. 3rd and long. Here's Ward. Forget about it. There's more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. There's a short one taken by Ingram. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Here's Dobbins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's so easy for us up here in the booth, Mike, to say, hey, that's the wrong read. He's got to pull that and take it to the outside. But I promise you, it happens so fast, and these defensive players have gotten so good at giving false indicators. Sometimes it's hard for the quarterback to know, should I give it or should I pull it?
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Bringing up
3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's It's good.
A huge play there in overtime. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Portland Sutton. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 27-yard line.
Second down. Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
That's another Broncos first.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hey, we got to switch it up. We got to switch it up. We got to switch it up.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Here's Nix to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Portland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.